know why you all can't see me. I mean, it's the same computer I used last night. I don't know. I don't know how to make you be able to see me. All right, y'all still can't see me. I still can't see me, but I don't know why you can't see me. So I guess pretend like you can see me, because it says stop video, like it's showing my video, but it's not. Yeah, I don't know. So it's Alyssa. It's not Kaylee. I don't know why y'all can't see me, but can everybody hear me okay? Can y'all hear me okay? I think you can hear me, you just couldn't see me. Okay, Kim said you can hear me. And I'll get closer to the screen since, okay, I'm glad y'all can hear me. I have no idea why you can't see me. I even put on some makeup for you all. I'm in my gym clothes, but I have on makeup, so it's weird not being able to see myself either. But like I said, it says stop video, like implying that it's playing the video. So I have no idea how to make me show up. But if you can hear me, that's really all we need. So let's go ahead and get started. I know this is a weird time, so I appreciate you ladies. That's all I've seen so far. I appreciate you ladies hopping on. All right, yeah. Looks like all ladies. That's perfectly fine. So for those of you just hopping on, it's Alyssa, not Kaylee. I don't know why my video isn't working. I can see your beautiful faces, but I have no idea why you can't see mine. It says you can see mine, but you can't. So I apologize about that. Someone that's smarter than me might be able to figure out how you can make it see me, but I can't. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. It's really weird because I'm just looking at a black screen. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. I can see your messages. We're here, yeah, and this is the same computer I was on last night for Power Hour, and you all could see me then, so I don't know why you can't see me now. But pretend like it's me. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Like I said, I realize it's a weird time. It's a Friday. When I committed to doing this, I didn't know what my Friday was gonna look like, being the day after the first day of the month. So first and foremost, did we have anyone at rank advance last night or re-rank advance? Just say I and what rank you hit. You did like or property month. Janelle, she said, that's exciting, congratulations. As people are, if you all will go find their Facebook page, assuming their Facebook page is public, if you will go post congratulations on these associates walls that are ranking. So it looks like Janelle and Ann Davis both ranked. Cassandra re-ranked. That's exciting. You could just put like a simple woohoo or congratulations or way to go on her wall. So let's get my phone out and do the same thing. So let's do that real quick. We have 3 ladies. Again, we don't have a huge group. We have 22 people. But just go to their Facebook wall, assuming it is public, and give them a little shout out. I think that's super exciting. And then, like I said, we have Cassie that re-ranked. We can give her a shout out as well. So let's just take a second and do that. I'm gonna do the same. All right, Janelle, I found you, but your page is not public, so I can't post anything on that. Let's see. If you all are able, and I know there's obviously certain circumstances where people cannot, I highly recommend that your pages are public for things like this. It's kind of a storefront, if you will, for your business, and don't you want to always be open? And I can't post on yours either because we're not friends and yours is private. That's okay. Cassandra, I know I could post on yours. And hers is under Cassie. I'm going to give you a shout out. Good work, my friend. Just some sort of encouragement here. Congratulations. Okay. Anybody else, if you're just hopping on, like I said, we're a smaller group, did anyone rank yesterday or this month at all? Did you rank to a new promotion or did you re-rank? If you did, just say I in the comments. Is there any way you can post on your page? They post on it. We find them like that. Is there a way you can post on your page? They post on it. We find them like that. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what you ask who promoted. Yeah, or you could just post on the wall, but if it's not public, if their page isn't public or you're not friends, then it won't work anyway. Oh, like tag them if you're friends. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, that's perfectly fine. You can do that too. Just some sort of recognition for the people that did rank advance last month and or re-rank. So that's perfect. All right. That's awesome. So congratulations to those who did. If you didn't, that's perfectly okay. We're all on our own little journey here, and there's absolutely no pressure. I don't ever want anybody to feel pressure, but always encouragement. So Debbie can't post right now either, but you can always go back and do that if you want. So let's jump into February. Obviously goals are important. Okay, that's cool, Ann. Obviously goals are important, but kind of the overall picture for the goals is even more important, right? So sometimes we get really caught up on goals, but how are we going to get to those goals is super important. So do you have a goal this month? This can be a personal goal. This can be a business goal. Where are you at as far as goals this month? It could be a rank advancement. It could be a dollar amount. It could be, obviously if you're on this call, you're some sort of business builder. I could assume that. So if anybody has a goal they want to share, and then we're going to dive in a little bit deeper into these goals, break them down a little bit. So if you have a goal, go ahead and drop it in the chat. Triple January numbers. Oh, that's exciting. Raise my volume. Yeah, Tanya's a volume worker. Make it to Club 90. That's super exciting. Are you close, Janelle? This is the last month for Club 90 for those of you. Oh, about 30. That's awesome. Very doable. Club 90, that's super exciting. So for those of you who don't know about Club 90 or, whatever, if you're kind of new, this is the last month to qualify. How it works is you essentially win a free trip from corporate. Club 90, local team. Club 90 is definitely a perk. It's just kind of like a little extra incentive. It's really fun to go to these Club 90 events. Because you get to, I don't know, I always think of it as like a family reunion. We always get to see new, our friends and new people, and anyhow, it's always exciting. It's one of my favorite events. I still don't know why y'all can't see me. It's really bothering me. Oh, but that's okay. Things don't always make it to managing. That's exciting. Before the end of the month. Customers more than last month. Yeah, I mean, I saw, so if some of you were on the late night power hour last night, one, you will know that I went to bed if you know me well. Oh, that's exciting, Nicole. If you know me well, I did not make the whole long session power hour because I go to bed early. But with that being said, if you were on it, someone did make the comment over in the chat, and she's like, I'm only up 9 customers from last month. And, Kaylee kind of took that as an opportunity to say, that's amazing. It's never only in this business, because anytime you're moving up, that's a win in your book, right? So I don't want you all to get down. I don't want you to compare yourselves. I know you hear this all the time, but it's so crucial to your business not to compare. Trina says you are on under Kaylee. You were on the husband's Zoom last night. Yeah, maybe that's why. Maybe Kaylee did something. I don't know. Wait, yeah. But like I said, I don't know. I am logged under Kaylee's account because hers holds the most, so we always do Zooms on here. I don't know. Pretend like y'all can see me. I'm wonder if I could get on my phone, if that would make a difference. I can try that as I'm talking. And maybe it would work. Sorry, I know no, then you all have to start all over again. I don't want you all to have to do that. So I think anytime, rank advancement, yeah, that's important. That's cool. I like to encourage people. I like to cheer people on. I like to congratulate people that did rank advance, but it's not all about that. So, as long as you're moving up and, motivated and excited, you're on the right path. So obviously goals. And then we have, I'm just kind of moving on here. Those are your goals for the month. So digging in a little more specific, okay? And this is, again, for the business builders, and this is going to be an activity. So if you're not already logged in your back office, go ahead and take a second, get logged into your back office, because we're going to need that in a minute. But I want you to think of one specific thing you need a dollar amount for. For example, like a financial goal, meaning I want to pay my car insurance, that's $200. I want to put $200 towards some credit card debt I have. I want to pay $100 towards my medical bill. I want you all to give me a number, and if it's private, you don't have to tell me what it's for, but I want you all to give me a number of a dollar amount of what your dollar amount goal is and what it's for this month if it's not private. Like, I want to make enough for my products. I want to make enough to pay my electric bill. I want to make enough to pay my car payment, whatever it is, and give me that dollar amount. And then we're going to dig in a little bit deeper. Maybe it's, braces for my kid and the monthly braces payment. What is a dollar amount item and goal, a monetary goal that you have in place for this month? And if you don't have one right off the top of your head, just use this as an opportunity to think about that. $500, okay. Australia, March, these are good. Need to pay all my household bills, MacBook, that's exciting, Lace. I broke my charger and I don't know where it is. Pay my products. That's a great goal. That's a great goal when you're starting, or what, we talk about these goals, and I have to, everyone doesn't want to be a 7-8 star director in this company. Some people are here to I just want to pay for my products, or right now I just want to pay for my products. That doesn't mean your goal's not going to change later, but these are very doable. Okay, $200. Yeah, exactly, Nicole. And now you have a different goal. So I think that's really important to note. Every aspect is kind of a season, and we definitely have a lot of seasons, not just in life, but in business. So what I want you all to do, I want to pay my credit card. Exactly. And I've seen so many people that have paid off their credit card debt, was able to, so trying to get back. Yeah, that's awesome, Kathy. Those are great goals. So with that being said, in your back office, we're going to do a little activity here. Let me get logged in real quick. I told you all to log in, and I wasn't ready. So you're going to be logged in. And obviously commissions for this month aren't posted yet. So we will have to use last month's. And some of you are just starting out. Some of you, I don't know what anybody's wearing. I can't see any of you. Earlier I could see your face. I can at least see you all. Okay, I see you all now. Okay, so in your back office, let's go to commission earnings. Under business, I want you to go to commission earnings. And we're going to have to use last month's numbers for reference, obviously. But I had somebody do this the other day. They did the math. Now, if you're making weekly, if you're at the point where you're making weekly and monthly commissions, I want you to add them up for the month of December. Take a minute, and I know everyone's not at that point yet, so no pressure if you're not, but I want you to go to your commissions. So some of you know I'm like really into the business side of things. And I want you to add up your December monthly and your weeklies. I'm going to follow along with you all. Give us all just a minute to do this. Make sure you're looking at December weeklies because it's January's are going to show. Just a minute. So add those numbers together, your weekly and your monthly. I'm still working on mine. Okay, I have my number. I'm going to give y'all, when you have your number, just say I in the comments. Everyone has their number. I didn't do the November through December 2nd, Cassie, but you can if you want. So everyone should have a number that your total made for the month of December. And then there were 31 days in December. So I want you to divide it by 31 and get your total daily. What did you make a day at True Vision Health? Again, you might just be starting out. These numbers could be very, very small. They could be larger. But I think it's really important. And to take it a step further, if you want, I want you to take an average of how many hours a day you're working your business. So you have your daily, you had your monthly total, and then you divided it by 31 and got a daily. And then I want you to divide that by roughly how many hours a day you're working. And I'm going to follow along with you all, and I'm not going to tell you any of this to brag or whatever. I just want you all to have an idea of what I'm making an hour. When I look at it daily compared to my hours. But that's definitely going to change, you know, and I think when I'm talking hours, I'm talking solid hours that you're investing some way, shape, or form into your business. So I just think this is like a great little tool because, again, sometimes we have our overall goal. So our overall goal is to pay our rent that's $1,800 a month. But what does that look like daily compared to hourly of how much time I need to be investing into my business? I work nonstop, but I know that will change soon, and that absolutely will change soon. And I want to encourage you all, and I'll just put my number here in the comments for you all, just so you can see about my hourly pay. Okay, and again, this is not to be shared outside this group. This isn't bragging. This isn't, you know, this is, you know, an hour of what my time looks like is about what I make an hour at this point. Okay. So some other things I factor into that are, and again, you may be starting out and this may be absolutely overwhelming, but I want to share with you all the potential. I've been doing this business full time for almost 7 years. So I built a huge, and again, don't let this number discourage you. I want it to be an encouragement for you all, okay? But like I said, sometimes when we're looking at our overall goals, absolutely. I have nothing but the best of hopes that you are all making more than me. That's fine with me. But I just think, you know, realistically, this is like a tool that we don't always use. And this, my hourly wage may not even be realistic to you. That may not even be something you can fathom, and that's perfectly fine. $3 to $6 per hour. Right now, yeah, absolutely. That's possible. $31 a day. 5 hours. My phone says work 9 hours a day. Okay, Cassie. So when we talk about work, are we doing like, and I'm seeing 8 hours a day. Work harder. Yeah. So I'm telling you all this to encourage you, because we do, Nicole, you know, you've heard me preach about this a lot the past couple of days. When we start building a team, we fall into that management mode. And yes, while it is our responsibility to help people grow their business, don't let your business slack. Okay. You're working really hard for a whole lot of other people. And this is about giving back. Please don't think that I'm not saying that, but we're going to use Nicole because she just told us as a prime example. She's making $2.13 an hour. Okay. And the big picture, and she knows she's working in management mode because she's doing everything for everyone else. Okay. So I want you to look at, and when you say you're working, I get that. And most of our work is done on social media, but I know I catch myself like scrolling. That's okay, Ann. I know I catch myself scrolling and just reading into stuff that I'm like, wow, this is a waste of time. So this is, just kind of eye-opening, good, bad, ugly, pretty, whatever it looks like. I just really wanted to do this exercise because it gives you a better idea of, okay, I need $200 to pay for my product. What does that look like as far as work goes? Yeah, the dreaded scroll hole. Yes. Next thing you know, you're on like 5 people away's page, like you've stalked. I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, what am I doing on this person's page? How did this even happen? Like, why am I here? So I know we all do that. Well, I like to think we all do that. At least makes me feel better. But anyhow, I didn't do this activity to discourage anyone. I did it to encourage. Please understand that. And to really break it down. If I want $200 a month, what does $200 a month look like right now? And then next month, I want you to do the same thing. Just try to find, okay, what did I do more efficiently this month versus what I did last month? Were numbers higher? Were they lower? What am I doing more efficiently? So I think that's really important. Okay, so we did that. Marking off my list here. All right, this is going to be something totally different. We're totally switching gears here. So I was going to call them nerdy friends, but I don't know if that's politically correct. We're going to call them techie friends, okay? And I love my nerdy friends, techie friends, whatever you want to call yourselves. They are smarter than me, okay? That is not my, not my sphere of influence, okay? That's not something I'm good at, and I know that. But I want you all to go to either the website or the app. I have the app on my Apple, and it is, here, I'm going to type it in here. And some of you may have already had it. I might be light years behind, but Reddit. I want you to go to reddit.com or get the app. I'm fairly sure it's free, and it's spelled just like that because there's something similar to it. But I want you to go to Reddit, REDDIT. You can go to the .com version or you can get the app. I'm sure I have an iPhone, but I'm sure it's an Android option too. So this is going to be kind of cool because we're learning this together. So everyone download or go to the website Reddit. So my techie friends, not to call them nerdy friends, my techie friends are telling me about this. And it's like how it's the up and coming thing. And my son's like, yeah, Mom, it's already been a thing. So as usual, we're behind, or I'm behind. So once you're here, you can't really do anything wrong, okay? So, and again, I just downloaded this too, but basically what it is you can kind of pick, and you can't hurt it. So just take a minute, kind of play around with this. But there's like, my topics are U.S. world news, business, technology, science, entertainment. But as you scroll, it's like these news articles. Okay, I'm looking at U.S. news. Catholic Church in Texas names nearly 300 priests accused of sex abuse. Wow, that's a great one for Alyssa to pick. That's great. Sorry, I didn't read that. Well, let's not go to that one. Okay, here we go. Seinfeld, under entertainment, Seinfeld will play on loop at New California Sports Bar. Okay, so basically it's just articles, right? But yeah, my screen's black. My screen's black. If the screen is black, it's because my screen is black and I don't know why. So I apologize. So just pretend like you can see me. I'm sorry. I know that's really discouraging. I just tried to log out and log back in and I can't fix it. So as you can see, like I said, kind of play with this. You can set your own settings. You can pick just entertainment. You can pick popular. Wow, such empty. Wow, okay. TIL, a woman disappeared while working on a cruise ship. It was believed she was assaulted and then thrown overboard. Disney seemingly covered it up. Oh, wow, that's great. But, and then you can click on the comment button and you can see all of these comments. Anyhow, so why am I telling you this? Not to waste more of your time, but you can search, and I did this earlier, up at the top, I searched just MLM. I just put MLM. Now, obviously, there's a lot of negatory stuff towards MLM. But there are, I saw like an MLM family one, and there's like these different communities. Okay, this one, looking for former MLMers. Mormon moms, balance, MLM, family life. Like there's just, so I'm just kind of giving you all, yeah, you can't see me, Melissa. No one can see me. Sorry, I can't fix it. I can't turn on my camera. It says that it's on, but it's not. It says stop video, implying that the video is on, but yeah, you can't see me, but pretend like you can. It's Alyssa. But anyhow, I'm telling you all this because, and it's something we're going to have to figure out together, and you can sign up and do your own. Like you can sign up and do your own stuff and comment. But I'm giving you all just kind of like this insider tip, if you will. I want you all, and the next time I'm on, be ready to share a little something with this, because I think this is going to be a really good tool for us that we haven't really tapped into yet. So that's why I wanted to bring this to your attention. Bobcat falls asleep on porch, wakes up to house cat. Like just these little stories, and it's another great networking tool, right? Okay, so it's another great tool to meet other people just simply by, you know, reading something you're interested in, commenting on something you're interested in. You know, again, you can share these articles, and I'm sure you can share them too. Oh yeah, you can copy it. See the little share option? I just randomly picked one, and then you could copy it. And then it's copied and you can go share it on your Facebook. So if you see like a really good article on nutrition or weight loss or, you know, some sort of workout or whatever interests you, and you can Google specifically, let's up in the search bar, let's look up weight loss and just see what we see. Again, I'm not an expert at this. I just downloaded it as well. So we're learning together. There are weight loss programs. There are weight loss, you can see the post. Here's an article, like a science article. Despite breakfast reputation as the most important meal of the day, new research indicates that skipping it may not be as bad as we initially thought. Anyhow, and there's 613 comments. Okay, to the people frustrated that keto isn't working for them for weight loss, here are some of my tips and tricks. I mean, for those doing keto, or those of you that have customers doing keto. Okay, so you all tell me something you found. Yeah, I'm missing everyone. It's just my voice, but I promise you I'm here, and I even put on makeup, and I don't know how to make you all see me, and I'm on the same computer I was on last night. It's super frustrating. I'm sorry. I just don't want to log off and log back on and kick you all out again. So for those of you who are just joining us, we have downloaded or gone to the website Reddit, Reddit. I'll put it in here again. That's where we're looking at here. Yeah, found some great motivational quotes. There you go, Vicki. Anybody else find anything interesting? Yeah, right? And I didn't know about this. And like I said, my techie friends told me this is really big up and coming. So I thought it was super interesting. It looks like there's different communities you can get involved with. Fasting. I know fasting is really big. Let's see. Keto. It looks like there's a keto community, a vegan community, meal prep Sunday. I'm going to look at that. That looks cool. And all post about like a guide to meal prepping on Sundays. This is pretty cool, y'all. I mean, like I said, not an expert, but it does seem like a very useful, I mean, right? So I hear over and over that, you know, people, oh, Facebook pages aren't working, group pages aren't working like they used to, yard sale, you know, whatever. Oh, my teams, we are all getting killed off quickly. Oh no, we won't type that in. But I keep hearing, you know, oh, whatever we're doing is not working, guys. So what we're, you know, in your opinion, if what you're doing isn't working, then we have to find new avenues, right? So anyhow, I just wanted to share this with you all. And if you don't mind, just follow up with me for those of you who are big boob problems. There you go. I mean, they have a solution for everything. Yeah, that's exactly a really good point, Christy. Always good to have a good news source to collect content to share, right? If nothing else, just content, something different that everyone's not posting. Looks like another great place to start conversations. And that's what we do, Debbie. We are professional network marketers, and we can go on here and network with other people. Don't go here with the intent to sell these people something. Go network with these people and meet new people that you can then later introduce into our industry if the time comes. So I thought this was really cool. Anyhow, so I want you all to kind of play with this and see cigars, funny, shower thoughts. I don't know, but it has a lot of subscribers. And I want you all to look at these amount of subscribers, like 16,170,000 subscribers. There's a lot of people that are involved in this. Make friends on social media. Yeah. So that little search bar up top, I think is going to be, I think it's going to be our little friend. So anyhow, I don't have like anything like mind-blowing to show you all on this app. But I do think it's going to be another great tool to invest a little bit of time in. You know, I'm not saying stop, drop, whatever you're doing, but definitely play around on this Reddit. That's important. All right. Anybody find anything good? There's a best option. And like I said, you can, cycling weight loss, vegan weight loss meals, weight loss coach, weight loss keto. I mean, that's just what's coming up at the top of mine. Just look at weight loss coach because there we go. Okay. Communities, users, media. Anyhow, like I said, it's just kind of slow moving, but I definitely think it's worth looking into. I'm still trying to figure it out, and I consider myself techie. Well, that's what I said. I'm like, is it like Instagram? And he said, kind of. So I'm not saying quit your day job and spend all day on Reddit, but I do think it is going to be another great tool. to be honest. So moving on a little bit. But you all, yeah, if you find something cool or you have some sort of testimony that comes out of this specific app or website, whatever form you're using, just shoot me a message, because I'm just honestly kind of curious, and it's something I'm going to kind of play with too, and we can revisit it when I do a call again. So actually, why don't we haven't posted anything. So why don't we take a second, for those of you who are doing it, let's find something worth sharing, even if it's just content, and let's share it. Either you can share it on your personal Facebook page, or you can share it like a customer page, just to find, could be a news article, which I would stay away from, but it could be a recipe. I bet there's a ton of recipes on here. Okay. Okay. Just kind of explore for a minute. Let's see what you all find. We can even share it in here. If you all don't, if we're not like completely confident on how to really work this yet, we could just share it here. Oh, I kind of like this one. I'm going to read this one really quick. So what about breakfast? Breakfast isn't always the most important meal of the day. I mean, obviously you want to read through it, make sure there's no sort of like advertisement, Looks pretty interesting. And I don't know what it looks like to share it, so I'm going to just kind of practice that and see what it looks like. We can practice that with somebody on here. I'm just going to send it into an inbox of somebody I know. I shared it, and then I copied it and then pasted it into someone's, just to see what the article appears like on that end. And again, this is one of those walkthrough, just kind of figuring it out type deals. Anyhow, so you all get the point here. And feel free to play with that. Like I said, I'm not here to teach you any like crazy secret. I just wanted to let you in on this because I think it will be a helpful tool. So moving on, I highly encourage you all, wherever you're at in your journey, I can tell you that a handwritten card is something that people so truly treasure. When I take the time, and I try to do this every few days, and I handwrite a card to someone, they just absolutely love it, okay? So I highly recommend, if you have new preferred customers this month, if you have new associates, if you have associates at Rank Advanced, take the time and send them a little handwritten card saying, congratulations, good job, thank you for purchasing with me. With that being said, Kaylee brought this up at, we had a meeting last weekend, and it's just an idea I wanted to share with you all because I thought it was a great idea. It's like, and some of you might be doing something similar to this. Does anyone have like a preferred customer program or some sort of system for your preferred customers? If you work with a lot of preferred customers, I know some people just, I'm just curious if you do have some sort of system or something you've been doing for your preferred customers, please share that. And then I'm going to share a couple of ideas too. So one way to do it, if you build your business a lot on preferred customers, which to me, in my opinion, a good, loyal, preferred customer is just as beneficial to you as an associate that doesn't really want to work the business. So if I have someone that just wants to order the product with a preferred customer, you only need 75 PV from them to help towards your rank advancement. If they're an associate and they really just want to order a 75 PV worth of product, they don't want to get that 100 per PV. While they're bringing volume, please don't misunderstand this, they're bringing volume, but if they're not getting that 100 PV, they're not counting towards your rank advancement. Does that make sense to everyone? I just want to make sure that that's really clear, because sometimes people are confused by that because it is kind of odd. So for a preferred customer to count towards rank advancement, you only need 75 PV. For an associate to count towards your rank advancement, you need 100 PV, and then obviously they need 100 PV to collect a check for themselves. So preferred customers are very beneficial, in my opinion. Now, you might be someone that, converts everyone to an associate, whether they order or not, blah, blah, blah. But it is important. So for a preferred customer program, I really liked this idea. After they'd ordered for 3 months, 3 consistent months, I think is what, or it could be after the first month, whatever, however you want to run your program, you send them a little sample of another product that we have. The oils needed 100 PV. I think so. Well, maybe it's just 100 PV. I could have said that wrong. 100 PV to get a paycheck. Maybe, because they changed it a little bit. So you could be exactly right, Debbie. I probably could have just confused a lot of people, so I'm sorry about that. But my point being, a good, loyal, preferred customer that doesn't want to build a business, they're good. They're good to have. Yeah, okay. Sorry to confuse everybody. I said that wrong. Correct. 100 if they want to get a check. So anyhow, my point being, so the preferred customer program being, they ordered as a preferred customer, maybe month 1, send them a thank you for ordering. Maybe month 2, thank you so much for ordering, and send them a couple sticks of the Heart and Hydration, so that they can try another product. Or on month 3, maybe send them a sample of the oils. You can buy those little tiny, in the back office, you can buy those little tiny oil sample things, or you can buy them off Amazon, I believe, for really cheap, and you get a whole bunch of them. I might have told y'all wrong. Let me confirm that, because I'm going to confuse all kinds of people, and everyone's going to be all upset and freaking out on me. I did not mean to confuse everyone. I'm texting now. Yeah, I'm thinking that changed with the 75 PV. Anyhow, yeah, I did that. Bought some oil sample vials to send out to customers this month. Yeah, because you were there and heard her talking about it, Nicole. So, and you could advertise this. You could advertise, join my preferred customer program, or ask me more about my preferred customer program, or if you have a whole bunch of preferred customers, I mean, you could even start it now. But the point being, to introduce them to products that they didn't know about, that maybe they want to try, and it's not going to hurt. Hey, thank you. It's a win. Thank you. We appreciate you to here, try this new product, the watermelon heart and hydration, any heart and hydration. Because if you can introduce them into something new, yeah, that's a good one. The small travel deodorants, because they're really cheap. That's a great idea, Debbie. And now, for those of you doing it, Debbie, did you tell them that's like, use it as an incentive for them to order as a PC? Yeah, that works really well, right, Haley? Like, most of the time, if they try that heart and hydration, they're going to add it. Okay. Yeah, but I'm thinking you could even take it a step further and advertise it as part of a preferred customer, like as an incentive to join as a preferred customer. Does that make sense? But but I know it's working. And then, like she said, they want to order it. They just didn't know what it was. Like, if I'm just a customer and I want to order just this product, you don't know what heart hydration is. And you're probably, I'm not taking a whole lot of time. Yeah. I think that's a good idea, Debbie, because why not? Why not just go ahead and advertise it? Oh yeah, that's cute. A single chocolate. Thanks for these ideas. Yeah, if you have ideas, keep them coming. Okay, so let's talk about that. That's on my notes too, Janelle. We had a 5-star and above call right before I had this call, and corporate did tell us they're working on a few new things. I'm not going to go into all that, but the $10 enrollment is still good right now, and they are going to honor that. So I'm sure they'll give us a heads up as to when it will be gone, but they're working on some other things. Yeah, the chocolate's awesome unless you send the chocolate to Florida during the summer. I'm here to tell you, because I got chocolate in the summer, and they didn't end up well. Just a heads up. No problem here in Canada. Yeah, I bet not, Deb. You'd get a chip of tooth in this weather. It's even been cold here. The guys came from Utah to shoot my video, and they were so excited to come to Florida. They had like shorts packed and stuff, and they're like, it's really cold here. I'm like, yeah, not something you signed up for. But anyhow, I completely love this idea. Okay, bye, Sarah. It's just a really great idea that I thought. Yeah, same thing happened with me, Nicole. I got it in a cold pack, and it didn't hold up. So yeah, $10 enrollment. I did have that on my list, that it is still active and available. They're working on some other things to go with the $10 enrollment, but it is live and active, so I would use it for now. So let's just quickly review everything, because I kind of got off topic a little bit. Number one was, what was your goal for February? We talked a little bit about that. Then we went in a little bit deeper, and what was something specifically you would like to pay for? What is one like monetary goal that you had? Then we logged into your back office and we looked up our daily pay. Some of you, I really hope this wasn't discouraging to you, because that was not my intent at all. I just really wanted you all to have the ability to say, yes, I want to make $200. So what does that look like doing what I'm doing right now, right? And what you're doing right now, I promise you, is going to change, 3, 6, 9 months down the road. You're going to be in a different spot, okay? So please don't let that number discourage you. I just wanted you to really see, what you're doing now versus 30, 60, 90 days, and make it a monthly thing. If you're a numbers person, break it down monthly as to what you're doing, and then it's going to be really fun to watch it grow. So again, don't let it discourage you, but I do think it's important that sometimes we have these goals, and instead of like diving in to be a little more specific, we are we're just going with it, right? So we did that. We got our daily pay, and I think that is important. I share with you all mine. So what it could look like. I've been doing this. I want to remind you all again, reiterate, 7 years I've been doing this, okay? So when I started out, I was probably making 50 cents an hour too. I assure you it was worth it. Next, we downloaded or went to the site Reddit, REDDIT. Again, there's like something similar like READ, but this is REDDIT. So we did kind of play around a little bit on Reddit. Again, I'm not an expert. I just think that it's going to be a very beneficial tool for us to use at some point. Hold on, I'm writing over something. Don't need to. Okay, yeah. This, like the monthly payout, the unilevel is showing 100 PV. So I didn't mean to confuse everybody on that. So we downloaded Reddit. I encourage you all to kind of like play around with that, meet some new people. It's another option. We talked a little bit about those who did rank advance. We took some time, congratulated them. If you didn't do that, or if you joined us a little bit late and you rank advance last month or re-rank advance, please put I so that we can give you a little public encouragement. I think that's really important. And why it's really important is, one, it makes people feel good. Two, it's free of charge to you to make somebody else feel good. Number three, for people who aren't in this business, they see, hey, this is real. All right, Kelly and Stacy, let's make sure we go give them a little shout out. What did you all rank advance to? And if you don't want it doesn't matter. We can still give you a shout out either way. Congratulations to seniors. Congratulations, ladies. So if you all have a minute, go reach out to Stacy and Kelly. Again, if you are friends or if their Facebook is public, please take a minute and go give them some love, a shout out, congratulations, way to go, girl, something like that. Because again, free, nice, makes people feel good, builds people up, and it also encourages and shows people like, hey, this is a real business. For those people that are watching, let me see. I'll have to pull that up, Janelle. It's under, yeah, settings and privacy. Your time on Facebook, notification, privacy, settings. Okay, I'm just looking. I don't know. Online payment, login, privacy, public post, locking, access. Mine's been changed so long ago, and you know it's always changing. Upload, browse. Oh, Anne just changed hers, I think. Anne, how did you public post? Yeah, okay, that's where it was. So under settings, privacy, public post, it says who can follow me, and there's a public or a friends option. So mine is set to public, if anybody wants to walk through this. And then I have my friends hidden. Why do I have my friends hidden? Because there are some people out there that will just go and say, oh my goodness, they're with, you know, Allie Carlson is the 6-star director in this company, and I'm going to go friend all her friends, and then I'm going to go spam them with some other stuff. I'm going to try to steal her team. So I'm basically saving my friends a whole lot of trouble. So I have, it said, who can see your followers on your timeline? I have only me, public post comments, public profile info, there's all kinds of different settings in here. Public profile info, manage who can like or comment. It's always public, include your public, blah, blah, blah. But you can say who can comment on your public profile. I only have friends, so my profile is public. Yeah, you can hide your groups too. So I encourage you all, if you haven't looked off, this is important too, this is new, comment ranking. When comment ranking is turned on, you'll see the most relevant comments on your public post first. And mine was automatically set to off. I'm going to turn that on because I think that would be interesting. So I encourage you all, if you haven't looked at your Facebook settings in a while, which I haven't, to be honest, it's under privacy and setting, and then settings, and then you scroll down to public post, and these were all under that public post setting. And again, whatever works best for you. Again, mine is public. Who can see the followers on your timeline? Only me. Public post comments, friends of friends. Public profile info, only friends. So if you haven't looked at that lately, you can definitely do that. Okay. Everyone, how to hide your groups. I wasn't in there, but it's got to be somewhere in that same settings and privacy, I would assume. Nicole, do you have that handy? Like I said, I'm not really sure. Or a quick Google search will probably tell you how to too. Or it says all.
Yeah, I don't have it handy on me. I've just done it. So, and I
yeah,
have the settings in there. I just don't know it by heart without doing it.
Right. Yeah, I don't know either. Thank you. It is there though. It's definitely an option. It doesn't show all comments when you turn that on. You need to find out how to hide my groups. Okay. It doesn't show. What were you saying, Nicole? It doesn't show all comments when you turn that on. Which part?
When you turned on the put the important comments first or something like that.
Right.
You're just talking about when you turn that on, it won't show all your comments on your posts.
Oh, really?
I just know that as a fact. Yeah.
Interesting, because that's not what I took out of that. That's annoying.
That's just something that I was told about it too, because I was thinking about turning it on, and then I was told that information, so I was like, okay, no.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't want that either. So anyhow, I encourage you all to really, like I said, I haven't looked at my Facebook settings in so long that there's probably some things that need to be updated. So anyhow, that was just kind of off subject, but then we talked about, again, rank advancement, posting on each other's walls, encouragement, way to go, woohoo. Thank you letters to your associates that ranked up. Oh, sorry, Debbie. How to hide your group. She doesn't know right off the top of her head. You'll just have to go in those settings and play with those a little bit. So then we talked about the preferred customers, maybe, sending them obviously a thank you card, but, starting a preferred customer, like system that you could do. You could do that after month 1, they get this, month 2, they get this, again, because you're reintroducing them to products, or you're introducing them to products they've probably never heard of. And then last but not least, the $10 enrollments. They are still going on. I would go ahead and use those until corporate gives us, they're working on some other tools is all I'm going to say, because I don't want to say something wrong, but working on some other tools. So I think that's really important. But in the meantime, use those $10 enrollments. So I hope this was somewhat beneficial to you all. It was kind of random, but that's how my mind works. And I found it to be beneficial to me when I broke some stuff down. So I hope you all have a great weekend. I'm going to go pick my kids up from school. Yeah, there we go. That's important, Nicole, especially for those who work the co-marketing system really hard. Perfect. All right. Well, I hope you all have a great day and a great weekend. Thank you for taking time out of your day. I do appreciate it. I appreciate every one of you. We do have the new Power Hour schedule lined up. We do have one more. Tomorrow is Saturday. I don't know who's on the schedule right off the top of my head, but I know we do have another Power Hour Saturday, and then we have the new lineup for next week. And we will get that out to you. Tomorrow's Power Hour. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Tomorrow's Power Hour. Yeah, it's Paige Hart, who's a 3-star, and then of course our own Kaylee Cyber, who's a 6-star, and it's going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So join in on that one if you can. Otherwise, y'all have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Thank y'all. Way to go and close out the month. Whoa, what a month. That was awesome. All right, y'all have a good one.